It's an update on the. It's an update on the beer ritual, man. You know what happened to me? It was weird. So I did the beer ritual, and we almost had it. Almost. It was almost a miracle, folks. I almost had the beer in my hand. It was almost there. And it's just like, it's just like, it was so close that we almost had it. And that's all I can remember. Somebody came up to me. They were like, hey, dude, they got beer for cheap. And I was like, where? It's like, it's that store over there on Main Street. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how cheap? Dude, it's like $1.50. You get like a big ass beer. It's like big. It's huge, man. And I was like, whoa. And then I went into another store, and they were just like, they were promoting their products. And it said, if you buy this one case of beer, you get this other case of beer half off. But like really cheap, because beer is expensive, man. You go over there and you try to get a beer, oh man, it's expensive. And there was, oh man, I saw that sign. I was like, what the fuck? I had to go to the cashier and tell her, what are y'all doing over here? What's going on? Why is that so cheap? And she looked at me, and she was like, oh yeah, that's the special. I was like, really? I've never heard anybody give beer that cheap, ever, in my life. And that the ritual was almost complete. That I had somebody come up to me and tell me where the cheapest beers were at in town. And I was like, what? This must be the ritual of the beer. And we almost had it. But then, I had to get home. And it was still incomplete. Because of the hex of the beer witch is very strong. It's only when I go out and about to the stores that the hex is like it's less powerful. When I'm going to the stores and I'm buying some beer, But that hex, man, that's the beer witch. I'm not lying. But I'm trying to manifest the beer, and it's starting to come out. We're starting to find out that it is possible to almost get a beer, almost receive a beer like that. All of a sudden it pops up in your face and be like, kablamo, buy this beer, this is cheap. It's a very cheap beer. And I was like, damn, man, that ritual, it must mean that the beer witch really screwed me over. The beer witch really screwed us over, man. She really put a lot of stuff out there to keep us from doing the stuff, from getting the beer. And I'm not lying. When I say I had a witch that was doing that, that was a beer witch, man. And you know, it's dark and I'm talking and y'all can't see my face, but like, you know, you can hear my words, I guess, you know. Like, let me see. There. Anyways, like, you know, we almost manifested the beer today. And we almost had it. That it was so cheap that it had me almost buy the beer. Because it was so cheap that somebody had to come up to me and be like, I have heard that you're looking for beer. This is the cheapest beer in town. And like, you know, we almost had it. And now we can only pray to the great tree of the forest to bring us the beer. Oh, great tree of the forest, bring us the beer. And you know, when I make these videos, man, you gotta understand, man, I'm not playing around, man. I got hexed by a witch who tried to take away the beer and tried to take away everything fun that I used to do. And that's like a hex. Like, I be trying to have fun, and then nope, the beer witch comes up and says, I'm the beer witch. Who you think you're doing, man? You can't have fun over here. I be over here with, I'm the beer witch. You know who I am? Liberty, Texas. Beer witch is in town. Liberty, Texas. You know? Like, and like, I got in trouble because like I tried to name the beer witch. Like, you know, I tried to say her name, and she gets mad. She has contacts, folks. This beer witch is not like a poor person. She's like a rich person that knows witchcraft, and she be doing it on people. She be doing the spells on people, and she really pissed me off because she was like drinking margaritas and was like, I'm the beer witch, man. I don't care what you're doing over there. Drinking margaritas, I'm gonna put a hex on you just because I see you drinking a beer. Folks, that's Liberty, Texas. Beware. We're fighting the beer witch with all our powers combined. The Avengers are coming to town. But like, you know, like, it's for real. The hex is real, man. When I got hexed by the beer witch, it was no fun and games, man. That witch was trying to take over the world of Liberty, Texas. So I had to formulate a plan, a strategy against the beer witch. And like, I'm one of the people that survived the great plague of the beer witch. These witches, they send out plagues. You know, they dry your crops and they do all kinds of bullshit. That's what I talked to my friend on the internet, and he was from Alabama. And I was like, what y'all doing over there in Alabama? We got a beer witch over here in Liberty, Texas, taking all the beer, putting hexes on people, not letting people do anything they want to do. I was like, and then I went, and they said over here in Alabama, about like probably like 5 years ago, we had a witch. She dried her crops, and she dried the crops, and we did not have any food growing. The rice fields were dry, and nothing was growing. So you better watch out for that beer witch. You better get her before she gets to you. Because, you know, over here in Alabama, we take care about what's going on. We don't play games here in Alabama. I was like, man, I'm here alone, Liberty, Texas, fighting the beer witch. And man, did she cast that spell on me, man. I'm telling you. She tried to cast a spell on the whole entire town. And she did. I saw it.